Yeah, but we went to the World Baseball Classic the other night, and I was having the time of my life. I was having so much fun because exactly like that. Because
Well, we went twice. I'm sorry.
okay,
I guess only
was
I
not
went
part of this
twice.
we.
I went
Right.
twice.
I didn't go twice. I went once.
Yeah, because y'all went without me.
I'm
Y'all had a
sorry.
whole
You had-
whole big group of
you had an
friends.
opportunity
You
to
were
Hey,
given the
you
opportunity.
were invited.
He said, "Hey, friends, let's all go to this thing.
Yeah.
and let's leave these people out. Let's leave Ephraim and Meredith out.
that's
You
not
don't
what
get to
happened
go.
at
No, we put it
We
in
don't
the
even
whole.
like you.
We
They
put it in
opted
the
to
whole
not
chat,
go.
and they opted not to go.
No,
So
my
we-
bank account opted not to pay for it.
We weren't included.
You could have sold your concert tickets.
I could have sold something. Yeah.
What really happened is we weren't included in the second game.
No, it's not what happened at all.
Anyway,
That's
so
what I
I
like to
did
believe.
get to go to the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
And it was very kind. Our mother-in-law bought us tickets, and so
That's right.
we got to go, and it was a lot of fun because it was the Mexico versus USA game.
Was it
and
packed?
It was absolutely
Standing room only, sold out.
yeah. It was
Wow.
Yeah.
packed to
That's
the
so fun.
75% of the people there were Team Mexico.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I mean, we're in Texas. We're in
Yeah.
Houston, so yeah.
yeah. It was awesome.
Vibes were insane.
The vibes were nuts, and that's why I was the most excited about it because
Reed's so trendy. Sorry.
wow, dude, he's
Yeah.
talking about vibes.
Vibes are insane. Earlier he said chopping it up.
No, he didn't. Anyway, so the vibes were, as they say, immaculate.
Immaculate.
And so, but no, the energy was hype in there because it's two teams, two countries competing against one another. And while the energy
Where
for
tensions are already high between the two.
hey, listen, yeah. So
I
like,
don't feel. Is that true?
its stuff is in there.
Are tensions high with Mexico right now?
I mean, to a degree, for certain people,
know.
some people.
I got no problem with Mexico.
I mean, me
I
personally,
think us personally in this room, we don't. But
Oh, okay. Immigration.
Yeah. There you go. You're there. You found it.
I was like, what?
Wait, what are we talking about?
right
my
now?
next
What's
tent was
happening?
going to be like, in between, it's a little icy in between.
Oh,
But he got
Jeez.
there.
wow. So,
What a hint.
so then it was crazy in there. Energy was good. It's
Yeah.
full.
Uh-huh.
And again, two countries competing against one another. So when you got two teams competing, it's like, it's good, especially in a big game, playoff game. Energy's good. It's hype. It's exciting. But like, it just feels different when your whole country is rooting for you,
Oh, yeah.
And so like the players on the field, they talk about it. They're like, man, I'm so pumped up. And then we were in there, and it was just a great time. We had so much fun.
It's a great time.
That's cool.
It was a
Ephraim
closer
rooting
game.
for both teams.
Yes. So
I mean, half of me was rooting for both
nice,
teams
nice.
because I'm mixed.
Your dad is from Mexico. Yeah.
No, my family's. I mean, I get
Well, I mean, if you're saying you're half, I would not describe myself as half.
because you're not,
Exactly.
but I am.
Right.
My dad's family has been here in Texas since Texas was part of Mexico.
See,
Is
I
this
think
the
my family
tension
did
right
the
here?
same thing.
Is this the
Huh?
tension?
This is the tension.
yes,
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. I actually think my family is in that same boat because,
Wow.
like, I don't know a
My
lot.
family is more.
Reed doesn't get
Yeah.
to talk about his family because
No.
Yeah.
It's unknown.
Say-
My heritage is unknown.
there have been rumors. Rumors have been spread
Un,
about his
un,
ancestry. Ancestry.com says.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
We went to the Great Britain game
Mm-hmm.
on what day was that? Saturday.
It was Saturday night.
And it wasn't packed, but like it was full, and it was.
I think they said 32,000.
That's pretty good.
Does it seat 40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The amount of George Washingtons I saw it was
Yeah.
so
Eagles.
Oh.
funny. It
Against
was
Great
so
Britain?
funny.
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah,
Yeah.
Saw a
that's really good.
colonial America flag, like the 13 stars.
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
That was pretty sick.
That's kind of awesome.
There was a sign that was like, "What's a kilometer?"
That's so
That's pretty
good, dude.
yeah,
That's
no.
really funny. I didn't even think about that. That's
You-
hilarious.
Every
Yeah.
5 minutes, someone's chanting like USA.
Yeah.
It was pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it was
pretty good.
awesome.
It's
You-
good.
We
It's a good
couldn't get
time.
USA chants going against Mexico because every time it would start, Mexico would like boo, and they'd
Absolutely.
be like Mexico. It would like, and they just were outnumbering USA fans so much
Wow.
that you could not root for the USA.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Wow.
Like
It
not
was-
horrible. It was, but it's just hard,
It was tough, but
Wow.
it was fun. Like, it was cool because, again, the energy was great. They were,
Yeah.
mostly. Did you say about 75%?
That's
Mexico?
what
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it felt like to me.
Yeah. It was nuts.
It was just like green and red. That was it.
And Reed and my mother-in-law and my brother-in-law were kind of mad at me because I was cheering when Mexico would do something, because I was saying that I was Team Chaos, because the closer the score, the more energy in the building. So USA went up in one inning, 5 runs, 5-0, and so then it died because most of the people in the room were cheering for Mexico. So it was like, dang, we're losing. So the energy was not it. But then they started doing stuff and they're getting excited, and that's what I was talking about. So I was just getting excited for good baseball too. Like there was just good stuff happening. I'm like, man, that was awesome, just the whole time. And I feel like that's the most fun about World Baseball Classic, is just like, man, baseball is here, and it's just cool stuff's happening with random players playing together. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, how does Mr. Team Chaos feel right now with the chaos that's happening?
Yeah, it's actually real chaos.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
So can we back it up? Because a lot of people, I said like World Baseball Classic or WBC to a lot of people, and they were like, I don't know what the heck that is. So basically, it's like baseball Olympics, and like
baseball FIFA.
Yeah.
World
okay,
Cup.
but nobody the average Joe doesn't get that. So like, it's basically
you think the average Joe didn't know what FIFA is?
Well, who's Joe, first of all?
Right.
Who is that? Is this somebody that went to the game with y'all on
Joe?
To the Great Britain
yeah,
game?
they took your seat.
Yeah,
They took your
okay,
seat.
all right.
Basically,
Very cool.
it's not every country. A lot of countries have a baseball team that's representing them, and they're all playing to be the champions of the world.
Right. The World Series champions.
Right. Don't let it be confused with World Series, because it's not like World Series. It's just like American.
Right.
The World Baseball Classic of Champions.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's what it is. So there's different pools. Houston is a host for one of the pools, and there's like 4 different teams playing.
Puerto Rico. Teams, yeah.
In each location. How many teams in each? Is 4?
5.
5.
I think.
And so like, I think we're at the finals now for ours, but I don't know about the others.
Yeah. And so
they're all about the same.
So we're getting to the finals of this first round, and then they're about to go to quarterfinals, and then semi, and then the championship. So that's what he's saying. There's other countries playing in other places.
Right.
And so Reed's kind of talking about some chaos that happened very recently, actually yesterday, as we're recording this.
So we're recording on a Wednesday. And we're recording on a Wednesday, and tonight actually the chaos should be resolved, which is horrible for us.
Yes.
So what happened is we've got our manager for Team USA, Mark DeRosa, former MLB player, well loved by many people.
I found out he's an analyst.
He does work. He's an analyst for MLB TV.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
That's a lame
Which kind of
choice.
makes all of this worse.
Yeah. He's not an actual manager or a coach.
No, but he's a former player.
Yeah, but that doesn't always translate.
No, it doesn't. But yeah, so he's coaching Team USA, and they won their first 3 games against Brazil, against Great Britain, and against Mexico. So their final 4th game was against Italy. Italy's been on a tear. They've won all of their games as well, surprising everybody, because Italy is not typically like a hot team in the WBC. So before the game against Italy, Mark DeRosa is just like, yeah, I'm going to play some of these guys, get these guys some at-bats, and he talks about having punched their ticket to the quarterfinals already.
He said that?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And everybody's like...
Jinxed him.
But everybody who sees this clip is like, what do you mean punched the ticket? We haven't punched the ticket. We have not secured a spot in the quarterfinals because of the way the pool is played out. Somehow he doesn't know that. Somehow everybody on the team doesn't know that, or no one says anything to him. And he just goes into the game against Italy like, doesn't matter. And so he's pitching like their low-tier pitchers. He's letting guys just pitch for a long time, even though they're giving up runs.
Stupid.
And in the end, Team USA winds up losing to Italy like 8-5?
Yeah, I think you're right.
They were down like 7-0 at one point.
Yeah,
And they
looked bad.
They lost 8-5. Yeah, it was bad. And so now, tonight, Mexico plays Italy. And Team USA could be eliminated and has no control over their own destiny. Yep. If Mexico beats Team Italy by 5 runs, USA is eliminated, and Mexico and Italy both advance. If Mexico beats Italy by 4 or less, Italy's eliminated, and Mexico and USA advance. If Italy wins, Italy and USA go, and Mexico's eliminated. So, like, Team Italy could say, we just want to guarantee that we go to the quarterfinals and throw the game and lose by at least 5 points, 5 runs. Sorry, don't crucify me for that.
Wow.
5 runs.
Get him in the comments. Get him. Get him.
Cut it, please. Yeah, so Italy could basically just say, we don't care about this game. We just want to go to the finals or the quarterfinals.
And screw over USA.
Screw over USA. And so they could just say, whatever. Just walk people until they go down by 5 runs and then play the game. And then if they score, they just walk more people until they're down by 5 runs and just finish the game. Dude. Purposefully losing by 5 runs.
Which
so that
could
they
happen.
go. Yeah, it's crazy. The only thing that USA could really hope for is that both the teams are like, no, that's not honorable. We have to play the game the way it's supposed to be played. Right. But I don't think I would do that. If I was Team Italy, I'd be like, I'm going to the Classic, man. I'm going. Yeah. You're not stopping me.
Really, if you're Team Italy, you want to win. That's you want to win, right?
Primary.
So to me, it's like, well, they're still going to try to win, but I don't know.
I don't know if I get to the 9th inning and it doesn't look like we're going to win.
I don't give it up.
Just make sure I lose by 5. Still go to the class. Still
go
to the
pitching,
tournament.
just kind of lobbing them out there.
Just IBB, man. Intentional base on balls.
Jeez, that's
IBB.
You can intentionally walk somebody. Yeah, an intentional base on balls. You just say, hey, put him on first. Hey, put him on first. Next guy moves to second.
You just said it so fast that
I
know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's saying they just start walking people intentionally.
They could just
run up the score.
Just guarantee it in the 9th inning. They could just guarantee that the game ends.
That would
with
be
them going to the
so bad
quarterfinals.
Wow.
It would be hilarious, and Mark DeRosa would get roasted forever for it. But
He
it
should.
would be really sad for us.
As he should. It builds character.
So yeah, chaos in the world of baseball tonight.
Yeah, so that's my bad.
6 o'clock.
I really committed to the Team Chaos bit at the game.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
And I didn't realize it would. I mean, to be fair, that's not on me, dude. You got to manage your team to win, dude.
That wasn't the game that did it. It was the Italy game.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, I just don't get that. You got to manage that team to win. And, even in the game that we saw, like the pitching, the bullpen, management was like, what are we doing? Kind of left somebody in a little longer than they should have. I mean, really, he shouldn't have been in there more than an inning because he was getting hit the whole time.
Mm-hmm. I told Jonathan, the team USA just needs to kind of do a takeover. Like, if they somehow get out of this, then, Judge, Bregman, Cal Riley, and, Skeens, they just need to, go in, lock the door, and tell the manager, hey, we're in charge now. You can still be the face and do the interviews, but we're in charge.
You've been eliminated.
It's a mutiny. A mutiny on the team.
Cut off.
Wow. I mean, hey.
They should.
That would be it,
Problem is we might not make it. So
yeah, there's
we will see what happens. It is yet to be seen. So tonight's the night, again, as we're recording this.
Mm-hmm.
By the time this episode releases,
we will know.
Fate will be decided. So we're gonna have to know.
So
we have to find out. So let us know in the comments who won.
Record your reaction if USA loses, and Efren, go.
Okay, my reaction if USA loses.
Yeah, go.
Oh no! Oh dang! You lost the game. Why? That was so. You could have. That's your fault. That's bad.
He's at a loss of words. All right, that's good. And we can clip that one if they lose, and then
Reed's turn.
Reed's gonna do if we win.
Oh, I wanted to do if we lose.
Oh, go ahead.
No. He's got to do when we win.
Okay.
I already got it.
That's
Reed's
true.
got
That's
it.
true.
If we win,
Lock in.
Never doubted it. I mean, Mexico and Italy, those guys are just really honorable. They just play baseball for the joy of the game. Not worried about prestige. They just want to. It's a wholesome sport, so makes sense. So I knew we'd make it.
That's it. That barely an ounce of emotion. That was crazy. That was crazy.
No emotion? Was that okay? I'm sorry.
Not enough,
Wow.
guys. I need more.
I also want to do a little throwback to when Reed thought Jay-Z was in Black Eyed Peas.
Ooh. Why?
Because we were at our game, the Great Britain game. And all of a sudden, I Got a Feeling pops on. And I whipped my head at Reed, and I think Jonathan was doing the same thing at the same time. I was like, Reed, who sings the song? And he goes, I don't know. We're like, Black Eyed Peas.
Jay-Z. He said Jay-Z.
And then there was another song, because Black Eyed Peas, their songs are for moments like that at stadiums. And another one of their songs came on, and I was like, Reed, who is this? And he goes, I don't know. I'm like, Black Eyed Peas.
They've written every song. Black Eyed Peas.
Come on, dude.
From now on, they're every song.
It was so good.
It's really surprising you don't know that. I mean, They had so many hits in the 2000s.
They wrote
So-
Fergalicious too, right?
Well, she did. I mean, to be
did.
fair, who
I
did?
think
Did she write it really?
I think
That's
that
the
was
question.
just Fergie.
But
That
did
she
she
wasn't
write it? You
Bro,
know what I mean?
I don't know
Does
if
anybody
anyone
write
would,
anything?
would want to
Does
take
anybody
credit
write their
for
own
that.
music
Anymore?
anymore? I mean, not me.
Do you actually want me to look up?
No, you don't
Okay.
need to.
I
Yeah,
don't care.
that is the question, though. It is always interesting to know
Mm-hmm.
if people who, are songwriters or artists write
They
their own
actually-
music.
yeah.
But I mean, is somebody else going to write the line?
Fergalicious
Yeah.
definition, make them boys go loco.
Is somebody else writing that? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't-
that's what I want to know.
I think
you know?
it's just so on brand. If you look back at her her national anthem rendition
Oh,
with All Star
man.
Fame, like she wrote that song.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
that national anthem is a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Great.
again about the World Baseball Classic, but at our game, the youngest mariachi
Oh,
with he was in the Guinness Book of World Records or something. Also, he did both the Mexican and the United
Yeah.
States national anthems kind of back to back,
Uh-huh.
and so it was really cool. And that kid was really good. He was hitting some
Yeah.
notes, dude.
Dude,
was
Jonathan's
wild.
gonna be so excited because he also sang I remember this. They sang it they sang national anthem one game last season that we attended, and Jonathan and I still to this day talk about this kid.
yeah.
was it
he's
that kid?
crazy.
Yeah, because I
Oh,
mean I
okay.
remember them talking about he was the youngest, blah blah
Mm,
blah.
okay.
Like he's so good,
Mhm.
so
really
good.
It was
Yeah.
really, really good.
Wow.
So to contrast Fergie's
Yeah.
national anthem,
Well,
that is a classic. We probably talked about it 100 times on
I
this
love
podcast, but
it.
it's so funny.
I love it.
Speaking of national anthems, we were at the Great Britain game
Mm-hmm.
and they played Great Britain's national anthem,
Ooh.
and I had never really heard it before. Right? It was-
Buns?
what?
Well,
Was it trash?
Oh,
come on, chop it up.
Chop it up, man.
It's God Save the King, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
No more Queen.
But it's got the U.S. ripped off that national anthem,
have.
and
Oh, no.
it's "Oh Beautiful, America the Beautiful" is what it's called.
Okay.
That's God Save the King.
Oh,
And
really?
we just put new words to it and
Interesting.
stole it. We just said,
Interesting.
"We're gonna take your music. We're gonna
You know
take
what?
it, and now
It's
it's about
America now.
America. It's
America's
about America."
beautiful.
It was playing at some point. I look at Andrew and we're both singing the lyrics that we know, and I'm like, "What is happening?" He goes,
Huh.
"We just stole it." Classic,
What a ripoff.
classic America.
What a ripoff.
Do you write your own music, Ethan?
Not anymore. Not anymore. I gave up on that. I do have a show this weekend. We got a show in the weekend, and my office actually. You don't actually even get to see it, but it's in a little bit of chaos because I've been doing rehearsals in here.
Team
Yeah, maybe
Chaos.
we
You're
could
gonna
get a
throw in a clip.
little clip of
You're doing rehearsals in here.
Yeah, rehearsals
whole
are
band
happening
in
in
here?
here. Yeah. Whole band in here. Got
Wow.
an electric kit here right now. We had the regular drum kit in here, full cymbals and everything.
Wow.
Last week, and we had to have rehearsal later in the evening, so we ended up doing the electric kit so that the kids would sleep. And
All
so,
you hear is that.
yeah, it
clicking of
really is not that loud. It was kind of Meredith was
Really?
out there, and she was like, "You can barely hear it." She was like, "You can hear you kind of yelling and screaming, but or singing, but as it were."
You're a screamo band now.
Now, yeah, get ready.
Wow.
It's
That's
exciting.
awesome.
But yeah, and so it actually worked out. So, but it's been a lot of fun. Been ramping up the rehearsal times and getting stuff. But it's not it's one of those shows that is kind of like a baby step back into it because we haven't played a show in over a year.
Mm-hmm.
Been talking about getting some
The reunion
songs
tour.
recording. Yeah, right. The reunion tour. Been talking about getting some songs recorded and doing some interesting things. And so we're just kind of trying to
I heard you
ease our
guys are
way
doing
back into it.
Freebird.
Freebird, yeah, it's on the
Yeah.
set list. Really, is the encore just in case.
Oh,
just
okay.
in case.
Just in case. That'd be
you
real sad.
You got to yell more encore.
I
Yeah.
unfortunately won't make it to the show, but
Yeah,
Oof.
same.
I'm gonna send
so
somebody
sorry.
there.
Oh
to do
no,
it.
that's okay. Nobody's gonna be there now.
Plug it,
Thanks
plug
a
it,
lot.
because
Thanks a lot.
this is coming out on
Oh, that's a
Friday,
good
and
point.
the show's tomorrow.
That's a good point. So tomorrow, in Magnolia, Texas, at Wild Flora Coffee, Heights will be playing a live show, loud
Wow.
music, at 7:00. It's 6 to 8 is the time that the show is supposed to be. I don't know how many other artists there are. There's at least one, and so
I think there's 3 total. I was looking at their Instagram.
is it okay?
I think so.
Because I'd only seen the 2 that they had announced, and they didn't tell me who was playing. So, but again, it's one of those shows because in the past, we've kind of done a lot of work, a lot of the legwork to put shows together, and it's such a pain. It's such a pain to do all that stuff, and it's fun to do, but it's so much work. And I was like, a while back, I was like, guys, I don't want to do this anymore where we've got to do all the heavy lifting to make it happen. So if a show falls in our lap, cool, we'll do it. And so this is kind of one of those situations. So
you need a manager.
Yeah, it's tough to do it all on your own because you got to do, and that's like all artists today, like, independent artists today are like, got to do the social media stuff. Mm-hmm. So then you got to shoot it. You got to manage your like stuff. You got to book stuff. So if you have a booking agent, manager, social media person, like it's all these people that you could potentially need and use is all on you now. And so it's heavy. And then if you want to release music, you got to produce it and mix it and master it and all that stuff. So it's just money. It's just so much money. I mean, like we were talking about just the amount of money in the room as we were rehearsing. Like we've got pedals and 3 different pedal boards, got drum kits and cymbals and like just tons of stuff. We had our cameras set up, getting ready. And it's just like a ton of money. And it's one of those like hobbies that just has a super high entry threshold to get into, Yeah. Now, to be fair, you could start with like a ukulele, but if you're doing this kind of stuff, it just adds up so fast. And I thought about like baseball, I didn't, play baseball into high school, so I didn't have gear, and so stepping into a rec league as an adult, I had to buy everything, and it was like a whole backpack full of gear and stuff, and so it was a heavy, investment too. Yeah. So some hobbies are like that. I don't know.
Yeah, podcasting
as another one.
I like
That's
skipping
crazy.
rocks. It's cheap.
We've kind of slowly built up stuff, and that's kind of how my music is too.
Skipping rocks.
Skipping rocks is very on brand for Reed.
Wow.
No.
You could be a whittler,
my brother likes to whittle. It's really cool.
Yeah. It is pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah.
Sitting there with a knife and a piece of wood, just,
You
You're supposed to save that when you're like 70, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your thumbs are just like rocks,
Yeah.
Themselves, because,
Yeah.
You don't feel that?
I was going to ask, you know how to make Ethan really uncomfortable?
Oh, no.
You just, in the wild, just play one of his songs.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was riding in my
true.
car, and it was just like I was shuffling my entire library, and Neverland came on, and Ethan was like, "Ooh."
I was like, oh, no.
It was really funny, though, because we parked while it was on, and then I unplugged my phone, and then we got back in my car after the game, and I plugged it back in. It started again. He was just like,
going again. It was, it hit me twice. 2 for 1. Yeah, it was brutal.
So funny.
Yeah.
What's really funny is like when you released that song, it was how many years ago?
Yeah, it was in 2019 now.
Yeah, it was long. So like when you released it, like it was during summer camp, and so every room you walked into, the gym, like people were playing it, and it was so funny.
It was pretty funny.
Because you're like, but I could also see you're like, turn it off.
Ouch.
But there's like some campers who were around, and now they're on staff, and they play it in the gym sometimes, and I will send you videos, and they're just like. Yeah, that's Ephraim singing. Yeah, it's so good.
You need to hit up like some Forrest Frank type stuff so that they can play it all at camp.
I've had a thought about just releasing like separate music from the Height stuff, just because I've got a bunch of songs just banked up,
like a Christmas hymn.
Yeah, straight up, do hymns, do stuff like that. Like I'd love to do all that kind of stuff, but it just doesn't
not originals
fit necessarily with the Heights like vibe,
right.
And so.
Yeah. Right, but it didn't have to be Heights. It could just be Ephraim. It is. Yeah. He has no last name. He's just. Yeah.
It's just Ephraim. Dude, I wish. I'm not that. I don't have that much.
ES24. That's it.
What?
That's his.
ES24.
Yeah, it's your other name.
That's not bad. It sounds kind of like M83 though.
I don't know what that is.
It's a band. It's a guy.
It's
an artist.
An artist.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a band.
You could do something like Owl City.
Right.
Where like it's just him in his room.
So that's actually why I did Heights the way I did it, because I was planning to release music before, kind of had a group of people I played with, and so I was like, I'm just gonna release music. I want something that's like a 1-word thing. I could use it if I'm solo. I could use it if I'm a band.
But with punctuation.
It was terrible. The whole thing is stupid.
So funny.
I wish I had a better name at this point, but it is what it is.
Not a bad name.
Period.
Well, because initially I did it with spaces.
Right. It was all caps with spaces between every letter.
So there was a band. There's a band called Arizona that had that set up where they had, again, spaced every letter out. It was all caps. And I was like, I could just do that. That kind of maybe works. It was terrible for search. So awful for search.
Yeah.
They were big enough already that
Right.
it didn't matter anymore. But for me, it did not work ever. So I had
look me up. It's Heights, all capitals, a
H
space
space,
between
E space,
every
I
letter.
space.
Dude, it was so stupid to explain that to people.
I'm not
so
doing that.
stupid. So now it's a period, and it's still kind of stupid, but it's easier. So it's better than that. So oh well. But
Good.
yeah, I don't know. It's yeah. So that was the goal, was to have something that I could be solo with,
Right.
or have a band, and so that's eventually I'm gonna be that again, where I'm just making music and stuff. So I just want to be able to put stuff out there like that too. But then again, at the same time, I want another like side
Yeah.
project to be able to do other.
It's like
stuff
YouTubers
too.
who have 2 channels.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just
exactly.
like a farm. What was it called? View farming algorithm.
View farming. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, engagement farming. Yeah, I mean, just like our second YouTube channel, right? We're starting that pretty soon.
Yeah, that's right.
Right,
Absolutely.
Right. I have a question.
More
So-
thoughts to think about.
More thoughts to think about. Good. Very good. I have a question. So
No.
we've been talking about, okay, all right. We're moving on.
Thanks for listening.
That'd be great. I did have a thought about we were talking about recording music as a band.
We're
There
a band?
is a conversation, the three of us.
Get the
Heights, you're in Heights now. But we've been having conversations about recording music and stuff, and so there's a ton of money that goes into that if you're doing that in a studio. And so there's been a conversation about doing a Kickstarter or like a GoFundMe type of deal for that kind of situation. What is y'all's perspective on Kickstarters
Boo.
for artists like that? What do y'all think
I
about that?
thought you were gonna ask us to invest.
I need you
And
to
it was gonna
invest.
be-
Like, cut.
The pressure is on.
This is
wow.
So what do y'all think? Are y'all gonna invest? But what's y'all's thoughts on it as a concept for like a band like that? So you're saying
don't like it.
why?
No, I don't know. It just feels like you're just asking. I don't know. It's just weird to me, honestly. Kickstarter feels strange in general, like for board games and for like all sorts of stuff. Like, I don't know.
Not vibing with it.
It's not something I support. I get that people want to support it, and like if you're super into a hobby and you like some idea and you want to like help it get off the ground, that's fine. I've just seen it go sour so many times,
Right, yeah.
where somebody invests money and then it never comes to fruition, and you don't get your money back.
Right.
It just
Yeah.
it's gone.
No, yeah, that's part of the like terms or whatever. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings because I think things like I've seen Kickstarters get promoted for like people wanting to take their writing, like a script that they wrote, and just to turn it into a YouTube movie. And so like that's free and available for
Right.
people, but it's the production and the time behind it and all. Like so like I've seen that go well, and then I've also seen like stuff like that go
Right.
super south. I think a lot of it is like how comfortable are you with asking for help?
Right.
And so if you're not one that like you kind of cringe at the thought of like, can you help me please?
Yeah, right.
Then but it also puts pressure on like you have to produce.
Right.
Right.
You
right.
have to like and then do special things for maybe the people that give you I don't know. Like I think they're investing in basically your brand or your company, quote unquote, but I think it can be done tastefully, but it really depends on the person.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, because I'm kind of in the same boat. It's like mixed feelings because I think it's cool. In the same way I think about Patreon, where it's like it just feels weird to ask people for money, but because that's just where I'm at. I don't enjoy that. But at the same time, like people support art in have been supporting art in all these different ways. I mean, that's kind of like what Patreon is like based on, the idea that like patronage, like there were artists years and years ago that would be able to do the art that they did because of people who were able to help fund the
But
process.
those artists were good.
Right. Yeah, and it's not guaranteed that other artists are good. Speaking of which, no.
Wow.
Right. But no, yeah, I mean, there's something that's already like being produced. There's something already there, and so again, if there's nothing that happens, then that money's just gone.
I think that the Patreon, I'm a little more on board with Patreon than I am with Kickstarter because Patreon's like, we are established and we've been doing this for a while. And so like, if you join the Patreon, you're just showing like your appreciation and like helping that to continue.
Right, right.
Whereas Kickstarter's like,
hey, we're gonna try
Hey,
some,
this
and
might-
maybe we do it.
Yeah, I might do this.
Yeah.
You want to pay me to maybe do it?
Because there's a ton of like board games or video games
Mm-hmm.
that have posted, Kickstarters, and they just kind of fall through. It doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that story a ton of times. So anyway, yeah, it's just something I've considered as a possibility. It's just a ton of money to like invest up front for that kind of
Right.
stuff.
For sure.
So it's like that would help a ton, but is it worth the risk, or is it worth like are people going to be like about it, and
I
I'd
think-
rather not do that.
I think one thing I am really surprised by and still surprised by is like how many people I know like subscribe to Patreon and like multiple shows,
Yeah.
Really?
multiple shows Patreons. Yeah. I it's just never on my radar. Like there's shows that I like, podcasts and stuff that I listen to, YouTubers, like they have an established paywall. Like even YouTube, there's like you can do YouTube Plus,
Yeah,
YouTube something,
yeah,
and there's like now a paywall behind, and you can get different. It's basically like Patreon but on YouTube.
Yeah, they have YouTube Premium as like the main thing with no
Right.
ads, but then there's the extra like
You could be a channel
if
member.
you're a channel member
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah,
where you
like
can-
yeah.
Early access, extra videos, stuff like that.
Yeah, and so like there's a ton, and like I'm aware, but I was so surprised by how many people I know that like, oh yeah, it's $5 for this show, it's $8 for this show. So like
Right.
I've budgeted like $20 a month for myself,
Right.
like for these extra bits of content, and
Right.
I guess it's that's like their streaming
Right,
service,
right.
Which I
you know?
get, because it's like you're supporting a product that you're already
Mm-hmm.
getting access to.
Yeah.
Like
This sounds like we are doing an ad for Patreon.
It sounds like we're getting it. Yeah, we're setting it up.
And
we're laying it up. So
it's
somebody
I guess
alley
it's
oop,
coming.
drive it home. We're starting the Patreon today. It's happening. Get ready for the
we're
link.
not.
What are some things that you want to see? Do you want
Yeah.
vlogs? Because I have that baseball vlog that we never
That's true. Yeah,
did anything with.
that is a
I
question.
also have ours that we
I do
never did.
genuine. Yeah, your trip of
Chicago.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yikes.
is that so? If you're listening, if you're a listener, and
Like
you-
genuinely, we're not just trying to
genuinely,
like give us your money, because at the end of the day, like we're gonna keep doing this until
Yeah.
we're bored.
until we're bored. That's pretty much it.
Getting close. I'm kidding.
Every day a little closer.
Every day I'm dying a little bit inside. I'm kidding. I'm okay. If you,
Wow, really?
but like genuinely, if you would be interested in doing something like that, like subscribing to a Patreon, what are some things that you would want to see? Because it's just like full on chaos. I feel like half the time when we're not recording, and when we record, sometimes it's like, can I say that? But like our game nights that we're doing, like our friend group, those are kind of nutty, and those
Right.
are a little wild. You need to censor yourself a little bit if we do that.
Can't do that.
What? I'm totally normal.
It's totally normal.
at all times.
Totally good.
I
No,
don't ever
not at
do
all.
anything
But
that could
just-
be considered inappropriate.
Just the idea that we would be able to share the thoughts that we have with freedom. Just hit this drum.
some more thoughts.
Yeah,
to think
with some
about.
more thoughts that we have
Yeah.
with some more freedom. But yeah, if you're interested in that, let us know what you'd want to see, or if you'd be interested in it at all. Yeah, what are your thoughts generally, just about Patreon or patronage or Kickstarter or
If you'd like to help retire us,
Yeah.
and you subscribe and get all your friends to subscribe, then we can just do this
forever
all the
And
time.
we'll do this forever. I'll just come and sit and just talk in your ear with the microphone. Just all the time.
We'll do a 24-hour live stream.
24-hour thoughts to think about. I like it.
It sounds horrible.
Thoughts IRL, where we do a
I'm
live
sorry.
stream on the street, and we're just
On the street?
We're just on the street,
Oh,
like
dude.
Hey, what's a thought? What's a thought that you're thinking about?
What?
Wait, actually,
There's something there.
We were walking into the Mexico USA WBC game, and there was some lady who was like interviewing somebody in the line that we were in, and I was like, please don't ask me a question. Please don't. And then she walked right past us. Like, she looked at me and was like, ugh, and then walked past.
she
So.
said, "You don't look like I want your opinion." And she walked
Exactly.
away.
Nice. Well, thanks for joining us. If you have listened to the podcast for this long, thanks for being around. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Give us a like. It helps the videos perform better. And go watch the next one. I mean, we got a bunch, so go keep listening. Thanks for being here.
The next one or the last one?
The last one. You watch the next one, too. You know what I'm saying. Goodbye.
Fergalicious.